Tear Institute. Corey, imagine a stranger knows your full name, birthday, email address, favorite place, and the name of a pet.
That sounds like information from a public profile, not a secret file.
Could that person use those details to guess a password or answer a security question?
Then my password may not be as secret as I think.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Tear Institute podcast.
Today, we're talking about staying safe online without turning every message into a reason to panic.
We'll learn how to protect personal data, notice phishing messages, and create strong and unique passwords.
We'll also talk about password managers and two-factor authentication, or 2FA.
Here's the main idea. Online safety is not only about creating one complicated password.
It's also about protecting personal information, using different passwords, checking suspicious messages, and adding extra security when possible.
That's the bigger picture.
So even an excellent password cannot protect me from every mistake?
Right. A password helps protect an account, but your habits matter too.
For example, I could have a strong password and still type it into a fake website.
That's a very realistic example.
I've noticed that fake messages often try to make people act before they think.
Exactly. Strong security habits often begin with one simple action: slow down.
Slow down, check carefully, and don't let the word urgent control your hand.
That sentence may save you from many avoidable problems. Let's begin with a basic question. What is personal data?
I'd say it's information connected to a person.
That's a clear definition. Personal data is information that can be linked back to someone.
A full name is personal data, but what else belongs in that group?
A date of birth, home address, phone number, email address, photos, location data, and account information can all be personal data.
Identification numbers can also belong there, especially when they connect directly to one person.
Right. The important point is not to memorize a long list. It's to notice what a detail may reveal.
A photo feels less private than an identification number.
It often is, but a photo can still show a face, a workplace, a school, a street sign, or a location.
So the main subject of the photo may not be the only useful information inside it.
Exactly. The background may reveal more than the person posting it realizes.
How are personal information, private information, and sensitive information different?
Personal information identifies or describes a person.
Private information is something a person does not want to share publicly.
And sensitive information can cause serious harm if it is exposed.
Financial details, identification numbers, and account access information would be sensitive.
That's right. Some information can belong to more than one category.
So these are useful everyday differences, not strict legal definitions for every country.
Exactly. Laws may define the words differently, but we're using simple meanings for daily online safety.
I also hear the phrase digital footprint.
A digital footprint is the information and activity connected to a person online.
That includes social media posts, public profiles, old photos, and online comments?
It can. Even an old post may still help someone understand your habits, interests, friends, or routines.
That doesn't mean people should never post anything.
Not at all. It means we should think about what we're sharing and who can see it.
Please don't share your personal information.
That phrase is useful when a friend is about to post something risky.
It sounds direct, but it also sounds caring.
You can soften it with context, like, please don't share your personal information. Check the photo first.
Can one small detail really create a big problem?
Sometimes one detail is harmless by itself. The risk grows when several details are combined.
A name alone may not be enough, and a birthday alone may not be enough.
But a full name, birthday, email address, pet name, and favorite place can create a much clearer picture.
Someone might use that picture to guess passwords or answer security questions.
They may also pretend to be the person, try to access an account, or create a convincing scam message.
Is pretending to be another person the same as identity theft?
Identity theft generally means using someone's personal information without permission, often for fraud or another harmful purpose.
So a fake message might include real details to make the story look believable.
Exactly. A scam can feel more convincing when it includes information you recognize.
Let's say the message mentions a place I recently visited.
You may think, they know that detail, so the message must be real.
But the detail could have come from a public post.
That's why familiarity is not proof.
What should I ask myself before sharing something online?
Ask whether the post shows information that could identify you, locate you, or help someone access an account.
So I should inspect my photos like a detective before posting them.
A calm detective, not one with dramatic music.
That made me smile, but the habit is practical.
Let's try a realistic photo situation.
I'm ready to be the person who almost posts too much.
You've taken a photo of a new package on your table. A delivery label is clearly visible behind it.
I'm about to post it with the words, "My order finally arrived."
Please don't share your personal information.
But I'm only showing the package.
Look at the label. It may show your name, address, phone number, reference number, or a barcode.
I didn't notice the label because I was looking at the product.
That happens often. Check the whole image, including the background.
I'll cover the label or take another photo before I post anything.
That's a safer action.
The same idea would apply to a boarding pass, identification card, booking confirmation, or document on a desk.
Right. Look for names, numbers, QR codes, barcodes, addresses, and account details.
A QR code looks like a picture, but it may contain information or lead somewhere.
Exactly. Don't assume a detail is harmless just because you cannot read it with your eyes.
Small details can become useful pieces when someone puts them together.
That is the lesson. You don't need to be afraid of every photo. You just need to check before you share.
Now, let's talk about passwords. What makes a password strong?
A strong password should be long, hard to guess, different from passwords on other accounts, and free from obvious personal information.
So using my name and adding the number 1 is not enough.
That pattern is often easy to guess, especially when the name is public.
What about a normal word with an exclamation mark at the end?
Adding one number or symbol to an easy word may not make it much stronger.
I disagree a little. A password with symbols looks extremely complicated to me.
It can look complicated, but appearance is not the whole story.
What matters more?
Length and uniqueness often matter a lot. A short password can still be weak, even when it contains unusual symbols.
And a complicated password is still risky if I reuse it everywhere.
Exactly. Different services may have different password rules, but longer passwords are generally harder to guess.
I once created a password from objects I could see on my desk.
What happens if you change your desk?
Then I may need a complete password redesign.
Your furniture should not control your account security.
Fair point.
A better option can be a passphrase.
A passphrase sounds like a password that became a sentence.
It's a longer password made from several words.
The words should not be directly connected or easy for another person to predict.
Right. A famous quote, a common sentence, or a phrase connected to your public life may be easier to guess.
Can you give a learning example without giving anyone a real password?
Here is an example. Silver window cloud river 42.
The words are longer together, and they do not form an obvious personal story.
This is only an example. Do not use this exact passphrase as your real password.
That warning matters because the example is now public.
Exactly. Listeners should never say, write, or send their real passwords during practice.
Is a long passphrase easier to remember than a short, complicated password?
It can be. Several unrelated words may be easier to remember while still creating useful length.
But each service may have different requirements for spaces, symbols, or length.
Right. Follow the service's rules, but avoid predictable personal details.
So my birthday, pet name, favorite team, and phone number should not become my password ingredients.
That's a safer approach, especially when those facts are visible online.
We've mentioned unique passwords several times. What does unique password mean exactly?
A unique password is a password that is not used for any other account.
So if my email and shopping account use the same password, that password is not unique.
Correct. One problem could then affect more than one account.
Remembering a different password for every account sounds difficult.
It can be difficult, which is why people sometimes reuse passwords.
But convenience creates a connection between accounts that should be separate.
That's a useful way to explain it.
What happens if one service has a data breach?
A data breach happens when private or sensitive information is exposed, accessed, or stolen without permission.
That does not mean every breach includes every user's password.
Exactly. Different breaches expose different information. We should not assume that every password was stolen.
But in some cases, account details may be exposed.
And someone may try the same email address and password on other services.
So one reused password can create a chain of risk.
That's why unique passwords are important.
Using the same password everywhere is like using one key for my house, car, office, and safe.
It's only an analogy, not a complete technical explanation, but it makes the risk easy to understand.
If someone gets that one key, several places may become accessible.
Right. Separate keys limit the damage.
I'm creating a new account now, and I'm tempted to use an old password because I remember it.
Let's turn that into our first account roleplay.
I'm opening a new shopping account.
The website asks you to create a password.
I'll use the same password as my email account. It's easy to remember.
That creates a connection between two important accounts.
But the shopping site is convenient, and I don't want another password in my head.
Use a password manager to create and store a different password.
Then I don't need to memorize every random password.
Exactly. You still need to protect the password manager carefully.
I use a different password for each important account.
That's the habit we want.
The sentence sounds simple, but it describes a strong security habit.
And it can remind you what to do when a new account asks for a password.
What about accounts I rarely use?
Risk can vary, but email, banking, work, cloud storage, and other important accounts deserve special care.
My email account may also be used for account recovery.
Exactly. If someone gains access to your email, they may try to reset passwords for other services.
That makes the email password especially important.
It does. A strong, unique password and extra verification can reduce risk.
Let's explain password managers more clearly. What are they?
A password manager is a tool that can create, store, and organize strong passwords.
It helps people use different passwords for different accounts.
It also reduces the need to remember every password and can create long, random passwords.
Does using one make me completely safe?
No single security step is perfect. A password manager can help, but it does not guarantee complete safety.
I still need to protect the device and keep recovery information safe.
Right. You should also choose a strong master password.
What is a master password?
It is the main password used to open your password manager.
So it protects access to the password stored inside.
Exactly. It should be strong, unique, and carefully protected.
Should I save the master password in an unprotected note on my phone?
That could create risk. Follow the password manager's recovery guidance and store recovery information securely.
I should also keep the device updated and locked.
Those are useful security habits.
Now let's add two-factor authentication.
Two-factor authentication, or 2FA, adds another verification step after the password.
The second step may use an authentication app, a security key, or a code sent to another device.
Different services offer different methods.
Does 2FA make unauthorized access impossible?
No, it adds another layer of protection.
It can make an account harder to access without permission.
That is accurate and clear.
Why is an authentication app often discussed separately from a text message code?
They are different verification methods with different strengths and risks.
We don't need to choose one method for every listener because available options can differ.
Exactly. People should review the official security options for the service they use.
What about account recovery?
Account recovery is the process of getting back into an account after losing access.
Recovery information might include an email address, phone number, recovery code, or another approved method.
Keep that information current and secure. Old recovery details can create problems when you truly need them.
Discovering that my recovery number belongs to an old phone would be terrible timing.
That's a problem people often notice too late.
So checking recovery details is a small task with a useful result.
Exactly. You do not need to change everything today, but important accounts are a good place to start. Now imagine you receive a message saying your account has a serious problem.
It says, "Urgent. Act now. Your account will be closed. Verify immediately."
That kind of language should make you pause.
Does urgent language always mean the message is fake?
No. A real company may sometimes send an urgent warning.
The urgency is a signal to check carefully, not proof that the message is false.
Exactly. That distinction matters.
What does phishing mean?
Phishing is when someone uses a fake message, email, website, or call to trick people into sharing information or opening a dangerous link.
The goal may be to collect passwords, account details, payment information, or other sensitive data.
Right. We're focusing on how to notice and avoid the risk, not how to create those messages.
A phishing message may look professional.
It may use a familiar logo, a realistic design, or personal details.
So poor spelling is not the only warning sign.
Exactly. Some fake messages contain mistakes, but others look convincing.
What should I check first?
Check the sender's address carefully, not only the display name.
A display name can say "support team," while the actual address looks unusual.
Then look carefully at the link without rushing to open it.
On some devices, checking a link safely may be difficult.
In that case, don't use the message link. Open the official app or type the official website address yourself.
I'll check the sender before I open the link.
That is one of today's most useful sentences.
I can also contact the company through an official channel.
Right. Use contact information from the official app, website, card, or trusted document.
I should not trust the phone number inside a suspicious message.
Exactly. The message could send you back to the same person who created the scam.
Let's try this as a role play.
You've just received a warning that your account will close in 10 minutes.
I'm worried. The message says I must click now.
What does the sender's address look like?
The name looks familiar, but the email address contains extra letters and an unusual ending.
That is a reason to stop and verify.
The link also looks similar to the company name, but not exactly the same.
Don't enter your password through that link.
I'll check the sender before I open the link.
What will you do next?
I'll close the message, open the official app directly, and check my account there.
If the problem is unclear, contact the company through an official support channel.
I check the app, and there is no warning inside my account.
Good. You avoided reacting only to the urgent language.
The safer action was not complicated. I simply changed where I checked the information.
Exactly. You moved from an untrusted message to an official source.
What does official source mean here?
It means a trusted channel controlled by the real organization, such as its verified app or official website.
A search result can sometimes lead to an advertisement or imitation page.
That can happen. Use saved bookmarks, the official app, or a web address you already know when possible.
What if I already clicked the link?
Don't panic. Close the page, avoid entering information, and review the account through the official service.
If I entered a password, I may need to change it through the official site and check the account's security activity.
Contact the real service if you need help. Acting promptly through an official channel is better than hiding the mistake.
That feels practical, not frightening.
Online safety works best when people can respond calmly.
We need to talk about verification codes because people often treat them like ordinary messages.
A verification code is a temporary code used to confirm an identity, login, payment, or security action.
It may arrive by text message, email, an authentication app, or another approved method.
The exact method depends on the service.
What if someone claiming to be support asks me to read the code to them?
You should never share a verification code.
Even if the person says they work for the company?
Do not share it just because someone claims to be staff, a support agent, a friend, or a company representative.
The code may be the final step needed to enter my account.
Exactly. Sharing it can approve an action you did not request.
Sometimes messages say, "Do not share this code with anyone."
That warning is there for a reason.
What if a friend says the code was accidentally sent to my phone?
Do not forward it. Contact your friend through a trusted method and ask what happened.
Their account may have been taken over, or someone may be pretending to be them.
Exactly. A familiar name is not enough proof.
Let's try the verification code situation.
I'm playing a person who claims to be from account support.
And I'm the account owner.
Hello. We're fixing a problem with your account. Please tell me the 6-digit code we just sent.
The message arrived, so your story feels believable.
I need the code immediately, or your account may be locked.
You should never share a verification code.
But I'm from the support team.
I won't share the code. I'll contact the company through its official app.
That is the safer response.
I'll also check whether someone is trying to sign into my account.
Good. The code may indicate that a login or recovery attempt has started.
I'm ending this conversation and using an official channel now.
That closes the risky interaction.
Should I ever type a verification code?
You may need to enter one into the official app or website when you personally started the action.
The key difference is that I know what action I started and where I'm entering the code.
Exactly. Do not type it into a page opened from an unexpected message.
And don't read it to someone who contacted me.
Right. When in doubt, stop and verify through the official service.
We've checked a package photo, but I want one more posting situation.
Let's use a travel photo, because people often post quickly when they're excited.
I'm ready.
You're at the airport, holding a boarding pass in front of the camera.
I'm about to post it and announce my trip.
Please don't share your personal information.
The ticket only shows where I'm going.
Look again. It may show your full name, booking reference, flight details, barcode, or frequent traveler information.
I focused on the destination and ignored everything else.
Crop the image carefully, cover the details, or take a new photo without the document.
I'll take a photo of the departure board from a safe distance instead.
That keeps the travel moment without showing account-related information.
Posting in real time may also reveal my location.
It can. Decide whether you're comfortable sharing your location at that moment.
Some people prefer to post after leaving the place.
That can be a useful privacy choice.
How does this connect to account recovery?
Public posts sometimes reveal answers to old security questions, such as a school, hometown, pet name, or favorite place.
Security questions based on public facts may be easier for another person to answer.
Exactly. When a service allows it, choose recovery methods that do not depend on easily discovered personal facts.
Some services still use security questions, though.
Then avoid answers that are obvious from your public profile and store your recovery information securely.
I should also check whether my recovery email and phone number are still correct.
That is part of maintaining the account, not only creating it.
What does unauthorized access mean?
It means someone enters or uses an account without permission.
Strong security habits can reduce that risk, but no single action creates perfect protection.
Exactly. Small changes can make an account harder to access without permission. Let's practice 4 general sentences. Do not say or write any real password, email address, phone number, or verification code.
We're practicing safe language, not sharing private details.
First, say, I use a different password for each important account.
I use a different password for each important account.
Imagine you're creating a new email or banking account. That sentence reminds you not to reuse an old password.
It also reminds me that convenience should not connect all my important accounts.
Now say, I'll check the sender before I open the link.
I'll check the sender before I open the link.
Use that when a message feels urgent, surprising, or unusual.
And checking the sender is only one step. I may still need to open the official app directly.
Good point. Next, say, please don't share your personal information.
Please don't share your personal information.
You could say that when a friend is about to post a document, label, ticket, or identification card.
Then I can add a reason, such as, your address is visible in the photo.
Finally, say, you should never share a verification code.
You should never share a verification code.
That sentence is clear because a verification code may approve access or another important action.
I should enter a code only through the trusted service when I understand the action I started.
Exactly. Let's connect the 4 sentences in one short situation.
I receive a message about a problem with an important account.
What do you do first?
I'll check the sender before I open the link.
The message asks for a verification code.
You should never share a verification code.
You decide to improve the account password.
I use a different password for each important account.
Then your friend prepares to post a photo containing account details.
Please don't share your personal information.
Those 4 sentences solve 4 different problems without revealing anything private.
We covered a lot. Can we recap it without turning the ending into a long security lecture?
We can keep it conversational.
First, personal and sensitive information deserve careful protection.
A small detail may look harmless, but several details together can reveal more than expected.
Second, strong passwords should be long, hard to guess, and unique.
Reusing one password can allow a problem on one service to affect another account.
A password manager can help create and store different passwords.
But it still needs a strong master password, a protected device, safe recovery information, and extra verification when available.
2-factor authentication adds another layer of protection.
It can make an account harder to access without permission, but it does not create perfect safety.
Suspicious messages should be checked through an official source.
And passwords and verification codes should never be sent to someone who asks for them.
The main idea is not fear. It is better security habits.
Slow down, check carefully, and make choices that reduce risk. Here is today's small practice challenge. Choose one important account and review it privately.
What should listeners check?
Check whether the password is reused, whether 2-factor authentication is available, and whether the recovery email or phone number is still correct.
Keep all of that information private. There is no need to send it to anyone.
And you do not need to improve every account at the same time.
Improving one important account is already a good beginning.
Today's takeaway is simple. Protect your information, use unique passwords, and verify suspicious requests through official sources.
A few small security habits today may prevent a much bigger problem later.
Online safety is not about being afraid. It is about slowing down, checking carefully, and making better choices.
I'm going to review one important account after this episode.
That sounds like a useful place to finish.
Take care of your accounts, and take care of your personal information.
Thanks for listening to our podcast. See you next time. Bye-bye.